Hi, I'm Risma Maulina. We might think that plants and trees produce oxygen we need to breathe. That's right, but did you realize that the oceans and seas also produce the oxygen we need to breathe? Yes, oceans and seas produce oxygen on Earth, but what produces more oxygen? The trees and plants or oceans and seas? We might think that plants and trees produce more oxygen. Nope. In fact, the largest producer of oxygen on Earth comes from the oceans and seas. Yes, most of the air we breathe comes from the water surrounding our planet. But how? It is produced by teeny ocean plants called phytoplankton. It can be found in both salt and fresh bodies of water. So, what is phytoplankton? Phytoplankton is the base of several aquatic food webs. In a balanced ecosystem, they provide food for a wide range of sea creatures. Most phytoplankton are buoyant and float in the upper part of the ocean, where sunlight penetrates the water. These plant organisms are too small to be seen with the naked eye. As you can see, this is phytoplankton. But when billions of them gather together during an alga bloom, they look like green slime because the chlorophyll gives them their color. You can see this green slime is phytoplankton gathered together. They may be too small to locate, but phytoplankton are one of the most important organisms needed for the oceans. Then what is the life of phytoplankton? Most of the phytoplankton stays buoyant on the surface where sunlight penetrates the water. They absorb sunlight, uses its energy for photosynthesis, releasing oxygen and makes its way to the atmosphere. Phytoplankton sorry. Phytoplankton photosynthesis has contributed to controlling the balance of oxygen and carbon dioxide. They can also be found in fresh water such as lakes. Next, how much oxygen does phytoplankton produce? Aquatic living plants and photosynthesizing organisms release molecular oxygen as a byproduct of photosynthesis, which contribute to the air we need to breathe. Phytoplankton is the dominating class in providing oxygen in the atmosphere. It is believed that phytoplankton photosynthesis only produce half of the planet air for breathing. Our oceans cover 70% of the Earth. Scientists estimate that they produce 50 to 85% of the Earth's oxygen. Also, according to the National Geographic website, students have calculated that 70% of the Earth's oxygen is produced by phytoplankton, also other aquatic plants. Meanwhile, the forest and other plants and trees produce only 28% of the oxygen we breathe. In labs, scientists can determine how much oxygen a single plankton can produce. However, it is difficult to calculate exactly how much percentage. Overall, phytoplankton contribute to the atmosphere. It is difficult to know their total number in all of the Earth's oceans and other waters. Phytoplankton increase and decrease in number according to the season. They bloom more during spring when nutrient and light are more available. So from that we know that oceans and seas produce the largest oxygen on Earth's atmosphere. Most of 70% of the oxygen in the atmosphere is produced by marine plants called phytoplankton. Trees and plants only contribute to 28% of the Earth's oxygen. Even though phytoplankton are abundant in the oceans and produce more oxygen than plants and trees, we still have to protect plants and trees, so keep protecting oceans and the rainforest. Thank you.